Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Namine Sri Krishna Lila Katane Sudaksham Audārya Madhu Yuktam Varam Varenyam Purushamahantam Narayanam Siddham Tridandinam Bhakta Siromanim Cha Sri Krishna Pada Javudai Kauri Chaitanya Lila Avatar Narayanam Tvam Satatam Prapadye Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hi.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Let me offer millions of essences of Gurudev, Rupanu, Guru Varga, Namanishta Santana, Pujana, Antakuti Dandavat. Now present past future Vaishnava Tavad Dandavat Pranam. Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Krupa Sindhubhya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಆಯ್ತು ನಾನು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇವಾಗ ಆಯ್ತು ಕೂರ್ಸಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಆಯ್ತು. So today is our question and answer thing. Yesterday was Yogini Ekadasi, right? Then today was Dwadasi. Then 18th is New Moon Day. Srila Gadadhar Pandit Goswami, then Sachidanand Bhaktivinoda Thakur disappearance day. 19th is Gundicha temple cleansing. 20th is Rath Yatra. On that day, Srila Sarup Damodar Goswami, Srila Shivanand Sen disappearance day. So, Ekadasi, I'm sure Yogini Ekadasi. Another name for Ekadasi is Harivasara. Harivasara. Lord Hari, Krishna resides in that Tithi that day. Now he comes and resides. In other words, he is going to come and stay with her. So, suppose you have somebody very dear to you. They are telling, they will send you a message, WhatsApp or something, letter or phone call. Oh, I'm coming to your house, such and such a date, time. What he will do? Suppose if that person is very, very dear to you, what you will do? You'll be thinking about, oh, he's going to come on that day, that time. I should make ready. Oh, dear, come, yes, coming. How to do all these arrangements. So if you really love that person, what we will remember? We will not remember. We will not feel any need of taking meals, prasadam, even sleep, everything. Oh, let him come. We will also tell him, till you come, till you take prasadam, I will not take. Maybe I will take it with you later or something. So then that person, what happens? Oh, he or she is going to wait for me without food, without prasad. I cannot delay it. I cannot give some excuse. I must go. See, to the extent we have love and affection for that person, same way that love and affection they demonstrate. So if Krishna is coming, oh, coming, Krishna, Krishna. If Krishna is very dear to us, what we should do, right? We have to forget about everything. We will forget about everything. And then, in the anticipation, we don't feel any anger, thirsty, and all. So thinking, oh, he's coming, he's so nice, so wonderful. See, that thinking alone will relieve us from the, material feelings. We will forget that we are this body. Understand? Say, we have to understand we have nothing in this world has relationship with us. Understand? Not even in this body. We are in this body, but we are not the body. Of course, we are in this house, but so we have to maintain it just enough. We should not think, oh, I'm this beautiful, I'm this lady or man. See that you will never progress. You are a resident of this body. You are not this body. Understand? Suppose you are going on a flight or a train or a bus. They will allot you a seat, right? Can you say, oh, this seat is mine? Oh, can you say? Your allotment is what? From one destination to another. Then that's it. You have to vacate it, isn't it? You cannot be attached. Oh, it's not clean, it doesn't smell right, it doesn't look nice. You're wasting your time. You accept it, don't worry. Your thing is a means to go from one place to another. Beyond that, don't waste time. Same way this body. And this body is smelly and it's inauspicious. But what to do? This is the best thing. Only in the human form of life we have this opportunity of going beyond body and thinking and then doing something. Other living entities like mosquito, tree, cow, it's impossible to have that. Even in some cases are there, they become devotees, but still they have to come in the form of human, like Jadabharata, for example, real life. So that's why Ekasi meaning living near the Lord. Near the Lord meaning you have to forget consciousness. So then He will bless us. We'll make a lot of progress. So, so in that case, this one pastime is told. One servant of Kubera was there. His business was to collect flowers. Kubera is the devotee of Lord Shiva, Vaishnava, Param Vaishnava. So he used to collect. But one day what happened, he was so much attached to his wife. With his wife, he was spending time, he forgot his duty of going and plucking flowers and delivering it to Kubera. He forgot in the association of wife. Then what happened? Kubera became very angry. Afternoon, he had not come. No puja, no service, no worship of Lord Shiva. So he sent a servant. See why he is not coming. He is sick or not. When he heard he is with his wife, Then he became very angry and cursed both of them. You become, inflicted by this leprosy. Very, so many different kind of leprosy. So they fell down, leprosy. But because it is service of bringing flowers to the Vaishnava, Lord Shiva, somehow he did not forget about Shiva. Because of that seva that he did before, he had an opportunity meeting Markandeya Rishi. See, Markandeya Rishi took compassion and then told, do this Ekadasi. You will get over this disease. So that's why he followed it and became cleared of this disease. So, see, that Vaishnava Seva, saved him. Same way, if you have come to Krishna consciousness or this moment because of our past, something we have done, knowingly or unknowingly, So that's why Vaishnava Seva. So the question comes, who is Vaishnava? So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu answers in this prashna, so first year, see the first year, he answers saying Vaishnava Seva, he says, what it is, Kulinagram, the Satyaraj Khan and Ramakant. They ask, we are grihasthas, we are householders, we are always immersed in the material things. So how to get over that? No? Then Mahaprabhu is telling, Krishna Seva, Vaishnava Seva, and Nirantar Kara Krishna Nama. Service to Krishna, service to Vaishnava, non-stop chanting the Krishna's name. So this is duty of Grihastha Vaishnava. Also. But then he says, Satyaraj Khan and Ramakant thought, Krishna Nama Sankirtan service to Sri Krishna is easy to understand, right? Because what is Kirtan? When a person does Kirtan on his own, it is called Kirtan. But when many devotees perform Kirtan under the guidance of a Rasika Vaishnava, who has a full realization of internal spiritual form and identity, Swarupa Siddhava, it's called Sankirtan. So it is not that bunch of people we go and Kirtan. Another guidance of one advanced devotee, that becomes Sankirtan. So that is Sankirtan. Then what is Krishna Seva? We have the deities in the home, offering arati, bathing, offering them bhoga, appropriate time. Krishna Seva. So, but they were asking, very difficult to understand what is Vaishnava Seva. We Vaishnava. So, how can we recognize a Vaishnava? Right? So, for that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, this is really important, that's why I'm telling, Then later on we'll get to the question. This is a teaching that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave. Who is Vaishnava? So in the first year he said, he whom, from whose mouth Krishna Nama is heard even once, he is worshipable and is the best among human beings. One who does even say Krishna, Hare Krishna, he says even once, he is worshipable and is the best among human beings. You see. Now, because chanting one name of Krishna destroys all sins. Huh? Chanting Krishna Nam, all 9 limbs of bhakti are accomplished. Huh? Ek Nama. One time I told you, one Shuddha Nama, understand? Ooh, Janaka Maharaj. Remember what I told you? One time, to take Janaka Maharaj, a plane came from Vaikunta. He was going to Vaikunta, okay? But he ended up in hellish planet, Yamaraj. It is standing there. Then the breeze touching, Janaka Maharaj, coming and touching these people in the Yamalok who are suffering because they are being continuously being tortured. They felt relief. Oh. Then they cried out, "Oh Mahabhaga, we don't know who we are. Please, please, never leave us alone. Please come and stay here." So he came down, and then Yamaraj came and welcomed him. "Oh, Janaka Maharaj, you should not stay here. This is unfit for you. You should go back to Vaikunta." Then Janaka Maharaj is telling, "Wait a minute. I heard these people are crying. We are torturing them. And they are feeling good. They are feeling their torture is, they are getting a lot of relief, peace, happiness by being me, by being here. So how can I knowingly, now I know. If I leave, they will suffer, they will feel bad about it. So tell me how I can leave them." Here also Vaishnava. Then he says, "If you send them all to Vaikunta, then I will also go to Vaikunta." Then Amraj is saying that is not possible. But he can do that, he says. Because one time, Yamaraj is telling, you chanted one Shuddha Naam, pure Naam. If you give that in charity to all these people, they will all eligible to go to Vaikunta. Immediately he gave that, took a vow. I'm offering the one Naam, Shuddha Naam to all these people. Entire, millions of people went back to Vaikunta. Then Yamaraj is, then Janak Maharaj is asking, wait a minute. Now, why I ended up coming here? Then he said, Yamaraj, you are amazing. You're called Mahabharata. You made one time mistake. What? One cow was grazing. You come in the you disturb it a little bit. Because of that, you have to take the darshan of the entry of this hellish planet. You have done it, now you can go back. But remember one thing, if you have not come here, these people would not have delivered. So Lord Ram, when he was around, he gave a chance to everybody, whole world. Anybody wants to come with him, he took them to the Svetadipa. That time he did not forget this hellish planet. Through you, with his holy name, one Shuddhanam, he delivered the entire Narak, hellish planet. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram. See? So that is the power of one Nam. Okay. So now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying you don't need Diksha, this and that for that. Now we will understand why he is telling. Is the first year. Huh? This is only for the, we will see later on. Huh? So, one is not required to undergo the process of receiving formal initiation or performing certain regulative rites in order to chant Krishna Nam. Huh? Simply by coming in contact with the tongue, Krishna Nam delivers everyone, including even the most degraded class of men. So Krishna Nam is so sweet that it attracts the heart of that sadhaka and causes Krishna prema to arise within. So consequently, it cuts the samsara. Huh? Now, second year, when, see, this is Bengal, they used to go from every year. So second year, the Rathayatra, Satraj Khan, he asked another question. What is this? He says, then for that question, Lord is replying. By performing the two activities of service to the Vaishnavas and Nama Sankirtan, you will be quickly attain the lotus feet of Krishna. Then again, Sacharaj Khan is asking, who is a Vaishnava and what are his symptoms? Then understanding his mind, he is telling, that Vaishnava who ceaselessly utters Krishna Nama. Krishna Nama Nirantar Jahara Vadane. Sei Vaishnava Shrestha Bhaja Tahara Charane. One Vaishnava is continuously, constantly is reciting Krishna's name. Is superior to a Kanishta Vaishnava. We have soft faith. He is to be known as a Madhyama Vaishnava. So to perform the service to the feet of a Madhyama Adhikari, Vaishnava is the duty of Grihastha Vaishnava, householder. So, Nirantara meaning what? Ceaselessly or without a pause. Means that there is no interval or obstruction in chanting Krishna Nama. Apart from service to Sri Krishna, any other kind of desire, activity, knowledge, laziness constitute a pause or an obstruction. If you have other desire, this and that, it breaks. Huh? Nira antara. Antara meaning what? The pertain to the body, meaning sensor, satisfaction of the senses. Wealth, meaning the endeavor to accumulate wealth. People, meaning association with materialistic people. Greed, intense desire to satisfy the tongue. Atheism, the deities are made of substance such as stone, wood, gold, brass. And Gurudeva is a mortal Vaishnava based on distinction of caste. Water that washed the feet of Sri Vishnu. Ordinary Vaishnava is ordinary water. So all these things. And then Krishna mantra, bestowed by Sri Gurudeva, is equal to worldly sounds, and that Bhagavan Sri Krishna is equal with the demigod. All these things. So these are the root of all offenses. So, by ceaseless chanting of Krishna Nam, Madhyamadikari, Krishna Prema is aroused in this art. And he identifies himself as being a transcendental servant of Sri Krishna. Sometimes he gives mercy to the Kanishta Bhaktas by bestowing his association upon him and speaking Harikatha to him. He makes friendship with pure devotees and gives up the association of inimical person who are devoid of affection for Sri Krishna. Prema, Maitri, Krupa, Upeksha. These four qualities of Madhyama. Prema loves Krishna. Maitri, friendship with advanced devotee. Krupa, he does Krupa. Who are naive. Upeksha, he neglects who are inimical. So on the third year, Rath Yatra time, residents of Kulina Grama again asked the same question. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is explaining the Mahabhagavat. Ara darshane mukhe ara aise Krishna nama. Tahare jani be tumi. Vaishnava Pradhan. Pradhan meaning, Vaishnava Pradhan meaning foremost among Vaishnava. So, Vaishnava, Vaishnavatara, Vaishnava Tama. How do you say? More, most, supermost, like that. Vaishnava, very top, and then super top, like. So know that he who makes Krishna Nama automatically come from the mouth by merely seeing him is to be known as Vaishnava Pradhan, most exalted. Seeing him itself, automatically one starts telling in Krishna Nama, supermost. So, in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 3 years, he told about Kanishta, ordinary, Madhyama, Uttama. So, the Vaishnava who simply by darshana causes Krishna Nam to automatically come from one's lips is to be known as Mahabhagavat. Equipped with knowledge, jnana and realization. Yeah, darshana of Sri Krishna everywhere. Like we were telling, background. Everywhere he sees Krishna and Krishna. Apart from Bhagavan, he does not have darshan of any other object. And it appears to him that all living entities are performing seva to Sri Krishna. No one else. So that's why he feels he is not devotee. Everybody is devotee. That's why he cannot preach. So to preach, he has to come down to Madhyama. No? So now Madhyama, this differentiation, this four. Kanishta thinks that he is the only devotee, nobody else. This is the thing. Now, our Gurudev is telling, now the Madhyama Adhikari, how he can become Uttama. No? Brahmanda Tarite Shakti Dara Jane. In each and every Mahabhagavat is the potency to deliver the entire universe. Bye. See Visa. Like we saw Janak Maharaj. So, until a touchstone transforms iron into gold, it is not easy to recognize it. Right? So, Those are being told to Mahabhagavatam. When a Mahabhagavat who sees all living entities equally and whose heart is free from criticizing is satisfied by the service of a Madhyama Adhikari Vaishnava, then by the influence of that Mahabhagavas mercy, Madhyama Adhikari Vaishnava achieved the great fortune of becoming an Uttama Adhikari. So in the first year, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling, this is important. Gurudev is telling. In the first year, what he said, describing the glories of Sri Krishna Nama, and that there is no need to take Diksha to chant the holy name. He gave such instructions only to awaken Komala Shraddha, tender and delicate faith, in the wayward jivas bound by Maya. So many devotee, people, very tender faith, not strong faith. So to encourage them, he is telling this. Only when such Shraddha arises, Shraddha has to arise. Living entity becomes capable of dedicating himself to a guru, unless he gets that Shraddha. Therefore, in the first year, Sriman Mahaprabhu spoke on the topic of honoring Kanishta Vaishnava. But in the following years, Sriman Mahaprabhu gave them instructions on service to the feet of Madhyama and Uttama Bhagavat and performing bhajana under their guidance. Without taking the shelter of a bona fide guru, it is not possible to become advanced in the realm of bhakti. Even Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself accepted Diksha from Sripad Ishwarapuri and thereby giving this instruction to the world. So, the Shastra is telling that process by which transcendental divine knowledge arises and sins are destroyed by the root is called Diksha by learned person. Just as a man does not have the qualification to read Vedas without undergoing the sacred third ceremony, in the same way an uninitiated person does not have the qualification to chant mantras and so forth. Therefore, for their supreme welfare, everyone should accept Diksha from a bona fide guru. So, like we keep telling, suppose how much raw rice you can eat, little bit, then you will have a stomachache if you eat too much. Whereas if it is cooked, it is nourishing rice, right? If you cook the rice, raw rice, it becomes, absorbed by the body. So same way the Nam has to be taken through relation, sambandha. So then it is more effective. If you want to do service to Krishna or someone, you have to have a relation. You cannot go on doing service to unknown people, right? So like that. So through the medium of the following narration, Sriman Mahaprabhu explains who a guru is. He did one pastime. Narari Sarkar, Mukunda Das and his son Raghunandan were Sriman Mahaprabhu's intimate associates from the village of Srikanda near Navadip Dham. There is a place called Srikanda. Srikanda was a place. Narahari, Mukunda and Raghunandan. They were intimate disciples, devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They used to come for Rath Yatra. Raghunandan was very young, okay, son of Mukunda. Narahari is their brother. So Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asking, one time called Mukunda Dasa. He asked him in front of all devotees, Mukunda Dasa, tell me, are you Raghunanda's father, or is Raghunandan is your father? I have some doubt in this regard. Tell me your verdict. See, in a normal worldly relation, Raghunandan is the son of Mukunda. Okay, he's a small boy. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is asking Mukunda, are you the father of Raghunandan, or Raghunandan is your father? Tell me. So Mukunda smiled and said, Oh Mahaprabhu, Raghunandan is my father and I am his son. In reality, a father is he who gives Krishna Bhakti. Our whole family has received Krishna Bhakti from Raghunandan. And therefore, he is not my son, I am his son. Mahaprabhu became extremely happy and said, now my doubt has been dispelled. One who awakens Krishna Bhakti is the real Guru. You are truly an elevated devotee, he said. Huh? So, because a sadhaka in the beginning stage of spiritual practice does not have good knowledge of the scripture, it can happen that he accepts diksha from a guru who does not have the qualification to give Sri Krishna Prema. But if later, upon receiving the association of a pure devotee, his bhakti begins to progress and eagerness arises in his heart to know who a real guru is. So that person who brings one to a bona fide guru is called a Vartma Pradakshaka Guru, the spiritual guide who illuminates the path. That person who possesses bhakti and knowledge of tattva in equal proportion to that of a Diksha Guru is called Siksha Guru. The importance of Siksha Guru is equal or even greater than that of Diksha Guru. If the Diksha Guru is competent and the disciple also obtains his association, then is both the Diksha Guru and the Siksha Guru of that disciple. The parampara, okay, try to understand. The parampara that runs through the succession of Diksha Guru is called the Pancharatrika Parampara. And the parampara that runs through succession of Siksha Gurus is called the Bhagavat Parampara. No? So, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati he narrated this Bhagavat Parampara. Huh? And in Bhagavat Parampara also it becomes inside this Siksha Parampara, Pancharatrika Parampara also. Huh? In the Pancharatrika Parampara, if there is a lack of deep relationship between the disciple and the Guru, it can lead to difference in conception and moods. Therefore, the knowledge received in this parampara does not flow purely. Pancharatrika does not flow purely. But in the Bhagavat Parampara, the disciples' relationship with the Guru is very close, and the disciples' bhajana sadhana arise simply according to the bhava of the Siksha Guru. Therefore, the current of bhakti flows purely through the medium of Bhagavat Parampara. That's why Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave greater significance to Sri Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj than to his Diksha Guru, the Sri Vipin Bihari Goswami. Shyamananda Prabhu, Narottam Das Thakur, Srinivas Acharya also gave more importance to Srila Jiva Goswami than to their respective Diksha Gurus. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami gave greater respect to his Siksha Gurus, Srila Rupa Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami, than to his Diksha Guru. That's why in Chaitanya Charitamrita, the end, all chapters, he says, He begged for them. Sri Rupa Raghunath Pade Jara Asha. Chaitanya Charitamrita Kahe Krishna Dasa. Only desiring the guidance of the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Goswami and Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, Krishna Das narrates Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is the Bhagavat Parampara. And if the Diksha Guru is also in this Bhagavat Parampara, that is the best of all. The sadhaka should obtain the goal of Krishna Prema by taking shelter of the lotus feet of Guru and performing bhajana endowed with knowledge of his relationship, Sambandha Jnana with Sri Krishna. See, in the Veda, the three treasures have been described. Veda Shastra ka hai Sambandha Avideya Prayojana. Krishna, Krishna, Bhakti, Prema. Tina Mahadana. Mahadana. What is that? Krishna is Sambandha Tattva. Krishna. Sambandha is relationship. Krishna, Bhakti is Avideya Tattva. Krishna Prema is Prayojana. Krishna Bhakti is Avideya. Process. Goal is Krishna Prema. Is Sambandha. Huh? So, Srimad Bhagavatam, all, these are three things are there. Even in Gayatri Mantra, these three things are there. And even in the Dashamula, it's there. Sri Madan Mohana is the presiding deity of Sambandha, relationship with Krishna. Madana Mohan. Govinda of Avideya, the method to obtain Krishna. And Gopinath of Prayojana, the goal, personal service to Krishna. So the means to achieve this Prayojana, means to achieve this Prayojana is stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Gopi anugatya bina aishwarya jnana bhajilo nahi paya Rajendra Nandan. One cannot obtain Rajendra Nandan, Sri Krishna, without the guidance of the Raja Gopis or performing bhajana with knowledge, majesty and opulence. See, if you do bhajan without mercy of Gopis or awe and reverence, wow, no, so you will not get Rajendra Nandan, Sri Krishna. This we know. Gurudev is keep telling this part. So, unless a person follows in the footsteps of the gopis, he cannot know Srimati Radhika's prema for Gopinath. But this is also not achieved by following any of the gopis. See, to follow any gopis is not possible. This prema cannot be achieved by following Yashoda Maya and other gopis of her age, because their prema for Sri Krishna is Vasalya Bhava, not parental. Chandravali's prema is Sringara Rasa, Amaras Mellow, goes up to Mahabhava. But even still there is something lacking in it. Chandravali is also lacking. The highest level of prema known as Madan Bhava. See, prema, many stuffs are there. Sneha, mana, then Ruda, Niruda, Bhava, Mahabhava, Modana, Mohana, Madana. So this Madan Bhava. So this prema can only be achieved by her guidance, Radhika's guidance, Anugatya, in accordance with Mahaprabhu's line of thought. We cannot directly serve under the Anugatya Srimati Radhika, nor can we imitate our Sakhis, Lalita, Vishaka, and so on. we can only accept the Anugatya of Sri Rupa Manjari, Sri Rati Manjari and their Sakhis. So this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. We must especially submit to the guidance of Rupa Manjari. She remains forever immersed in serving Srimati Radhika. Sri Rupa Manjari is completely one at heart with the bhavas of Srimati Radhika. And all of Srimati Radhika's bhavas manifest within her. The jiva can only obtain this topmost condition of prema if he remains exclusively under the guidance of Manjaris. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself said that apart from this, there is no other means to attain Radha Dasya, nor will there ever be. Okay? So, now all our Guru Parampara are expansion of Rupa Manjari. So, that's why in this line, Mahaprabhu made it very clear. That's why Rupa Manjari Pada. Gurudev also keeps stressing this point. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu now actually now almost time 7:45. Okay, we have to take up some questions. Then we will continue. There is left time. Gadadhar Pandit. And then Bhaktivinoda Thakur. It's amazing. Gadadhar Pandit and then Bhaktivinoda Thakur disappeared from this world same day. It's not astonishing because who is Bhaktivinoda Thakur? Baba. Without him, we will not be talking here. We would have doomed entire this Gaudiya. So he appeared. That's why we say Saptama Goswami, Vaishnava Thakur, Sachidananda, Gaura Shakti Swarupa Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jai. He is Saptama Goswami, Vaishnava. He is manifest of the Radharani Shakti, Gadadhar. So now who is Gadadhar Pandit Goswami? In the Krishna Leela, who is Radharani, he has appeared as Gadadhar Pandit. So, you see Gaura Narayan, Gaura Krishna. You understand? Gaura Narayan, Gaura Krishna. See, Krishna himself, Krishna and then Narayan. You understand? So, similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaura Krishna, Gaura. So, with Gaura Krishna is Gadadhar Pandit. Gaura Narayan, Lakshmi Priya and Vishnu Priya. We have heard. So, that Radharani is the Shakti of Gaura Krishna. So, this Panchatattva, Dvaita, Gadadhar, Srivas, there is no difference. It is only one Tattva because for the tasting of rasa, he has appeared like that. Bhakta Rupa, Bhakta Swarupa. You know, Bhakta and Bhakta Shakti. See, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, Gaudiya Math, you can see. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there, Krishna and Radha. It's amazing. Okay? In our altar, usually. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha and Krishna. And the other day, the devotee is asking, How come Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like this? See, usually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like this. Why he is only one hand up, one down, right? And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha and Krishna. Okay, you see this. Now Radha and Krishna, one soul, one Atma, two bodies. Yes. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's soul, Krishna's soul, Radha soul is one. Okay, three personalities. So when Krishna for the Leela, for in the Madhurya. See, Madhurya meaning very sweetness. Sweetness cannot be do with by himself. So Ashraya and Vishaya, one enjoyer and the servitor, right? Bhagavan. The serving Bhagavan and the accepting Bhagavan, Seva. Krishna is accepting, Radharani is Bhagavan. Serving, okay, foremost. That's why our mind is serving, serving, serving. So we should have that also, because we have a relationship with Radharani. This I make. So Radha and Krishna. Now when they become together, is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? In union, that is Radha and Krishna, right? In separation is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Radha gets separated from Krishna, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in the mood of Radha. When Radharani separates from Krishna, how she felt, That's what this Rath Yatra is. Rath Yatra is bringing Krishna from Dwarka or Kurukshetra to Vrindavan, because he is not happy there. We have heard this, right? Rukmini, Satyabhama, they are all complaining to Narada Muni and others. Oh, Krishna is crying every day. The whole bed is wet. He does not even remember us. Always Radha, Yashoda Maya, Lalita, Vishaka. Does not even remember us. There's so much opulence, so much wealth. They don't have. What is it that? See, Raja Prema is astonishing. Okay? Because she is Rohini explaining all that. Gopis are one point. They have given up everything. So Krishna is completely attracted. Subservient. Yes. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give that. Aradhyo Bhagavan, Rajesha Tanayas Taddama Vrindava. Ramyavadu Kasyap Upasana. Rajavadu Vargena Kalpita. Prema Pumarto Maha. Srimad Bhagavatam, Pramanamam, Prema Pumarto. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Matan. Tatradaro na Paraha. See? Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur summarized. Rajendra Nandan. And then Vrindavan is our worshipable. Same. So how to do worship, best worship? The way gopis worship. Which gopis? Not like Yashoda now. Okay. Again. Lalita, Vishaka, Radharani. But we cannot do like that. We have to do like Manjari. So, Prema Pramartha. Not, eating, sleeping, mating, defending is not that. Prema, which are no selfish at all. Krishna satisfaction. To make him happy. Srimad Bhagavatam is the proof for that. This is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught us. We are not interested in anything else. So, Gadadhar Pandit, Gadadhar, in the from his life, from beginning. He had his brother, Vaninath. He came to Navadvip very early age, and he was a classmate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was doing his Leela of education, he was defeating everybody. Nobody dared to go in front of him to argue. He will defeat and re-establish. When one time Gadadhar, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sachinandan asking, what is mukti? Then Gadadhar Pandit answered that which removes the suffering of the living entity. Chaitanya, no, he said. He did not agree. He defeated that. He said Krishna came. Bhakti to Krishna. Then Gadadhar Pandit were all astonished. Wow. If you really become devotee, wow. And then the devotees were meeting him. See, imagine. They cannot stop being attracted to Nimai Pandit. But, so they were all blessing him, including Srivas and all that. One day you may Krishna bless you to become his devotee. And he was telling, yes, by your blessing, sure, I will become a devotee of Krishna. It's amazing. So when he came back from Gaya, Ishwarapuri Pass, he got Diksha. Then he completely transformed. But, his mother Sachimata thought he has gone crazy because always Hare Krishna, totally crying and all that. She thought he has got disturbance of the air, right? Three, this air, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, Tridosha, air imbalance. That's why he has become like that. She was crying. Then Nimai Pandit met Srivas. Srivas, everybody is telling, I'm being afflicted by Vata. Please tell me what is my reality. Oh, Nimai Pandit, I would love to have your disease. He says, I'm praying every day to have the disease like you. Krishna has blessed you. He has arisen love for Sri Krishna. He is most blessed person. Like then Mahaprabhu is telling, oh Srivas, if you have also told me that I am afflicted by this disturbance of the air element, why? I would have gone and drowned myself in the Ganga. You saved me. See, like that. So many pastimes. Then Gadadhar Pandit was always accompanied by him. One time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, crying, oh Krishna, where are you? Where are you? Like Radharani is crying in separation. So then Gadadhar Pandit, Krishna is in your heart. Then he started breaking his heart, chest. Then he specified him. Then when Sachimata saw this specifying, Gadadhar as the specifying influence over Mahaprabhu, then she said, requested, please always be with him, protect him, like that. So then when he came to Jagannath Puri, Gadadhar Pandit was in Tota Gopinath. Now Mahaprabhu gave the service of, he manifested a deity of Krishna, serving. So, and then he was giving Bhagavat class. See, Radharani herself is describing Bhagavat. You think can be better than that? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu come and used to relish. Then when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to go to Vrindavan, see, Gadadhar Pandit has taken a vow that he will never stay out of Jagannath Puri, will never go out. That is called Kshetra Sannyas, meaning sannyas is taking a vow. No matter what happens, I will not leave Jagannath Puri. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to go to Vrindavan. So he followed him. Chaitanya reminded him, hey, you have taken a vow. And you have a service to Gopinath. Then Gadadhar Pandit is telling, I will forgo all that. Wherever you are, that is Jagannath Puri, that is Gopinath. By serving you is serving millions of Gopinath. But so much love here. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, wait a minute. By coming with me, are you happy or I am happy? See, I am happy if you stay back here. You know. Then he was taken aback. So came back. So like that. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu disappeared. He was going to, breathing very hot air, practically taking nothing. Gaura, Gaura, Gaura. Always chanting Gaura. And he stayed for 11 months. Why? He would have left immediately, disappeared. But there was instruction from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that you stay till you meet Srinivasa Acharya. You bless him, he will bless him. So he was waiting. After Srinivasa Acharya came to Jagannath Puri, he blessed him and then he left. So that is the day of this new moon day. That coming Ditya. Yeah, 18th. Radha Pandit and Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur also amazing. All the bhajans we sing, practically for everything we do in our Gaudiya Math, we owe for him. Jaiva Dharma, all the bhajans. Jai Radha Madhava. Then so many books. Then he re-established, he found the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It was lost. Then he gave Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who spearheaded all the 64 Gaudiya Mathas. Entire world preaching, So we are ever indebted. That's why Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Gaura Shakti Swarupa. Gaura Shakti Swarupa is actually the characteristic of Gadadhar Pandit. That's why he also disappeared on the same day. Gadadhar Pandit disappeared. So we pray, let us become Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Gadadhar Pandit, to bless, shower mercy on us, to obtain, even a drop of their mercy on us, to make our life successful. So, I'm sorry, I have to take this time. Now, any questions is there?
Yes, Gurudev, present.
Guruji, can I ask question?
What is your opinion of devotees taking care of animals? Now, Guruve Gaurachandra Radhikaya Tadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namah. See, you have to be, it is good, you have to be very careful. Attachment. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever we do, you should do it with detachment. Understand? Of course, other than if you this animal, I understand cow is not included. Otherwise, go seva. That is directly 64 anga of bhakti. Huh? Animals, okay, we have to be merciful. We have to give them prasadam and then let them hear Harinam. But if you are attached to them, then you might forget Krishna. See, Bhagavatam, Bharata Maharaj. See, Bharata Maharaj, right? Exalted devotee, Bhava Bhakti up to Bhava. Adau Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivrutti, Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhav. Okay? Very top he has reached. But one day he saw a deer, pregnant deer, being chased by a forest animal, cruel, tiger. Then it fell into the river and it gave birth to a baby. He's a sadhu, he won't take compassion. So he picked up, mother left, he was thrown away. Baby is. So obviously he took, so he brought a baby, dear baby, and then taking. Okay. Gradually got attached. The baby was coming and doing like this, like this. Then his service to Lord, bhakti gradually decreased. His attachment to deer increased and bhakti decreased. You understand? Attachment to increased to deer, baby, and his service to the Lord decreased. So then what happened? We all destined one day we have to vacate this house, right? So time came. At that time, Gonda is exalted king. He forgot. Remember Krishna. He remembered deer. Oh, what will happen? Remembering deer, he left the body. See what that Krishna says. Whatever you are remembering at the time of death, that's what you achieve. So he was remembering deer, he became a deer. But because he did this, like in the example I was telling, when this Kubera cursed his servant, but his servant to become leprosy, but the servant has done service to the Vaishnava, Shiva. Because of that, anyway, he got, he met Markandeya Rishi, then he got delivered. You get it? So similarly, that bhakti never get lost. The bhav bhakti that achieved, Bharata Maharaj was not lost. But if you do any karma, this and that, good deeds, mundane animal service, this, that. Oh, I saved so many animals. you know. See, this animal thing is all bogus. I will tell you what. Don't get, they say, save whales, whales, save whales. And they go to the Burger King or McDonald's, they eat chickens. Now, is it duplicity or not? Tell me. If you have compassion, you have to compassion to all animals. You have to see Lord is residing in all the heart. No, other animals, whale is good, See, that is duplicity. It's a waste of time. So, Daya Dharma the Moolamaya. See, Bhagavatam tells Daya, compassion, is the root of all religion, root of Dharma. Compassion. Okay? You have to have a compassion. You cannot kill. We have no right to kill ourselves. Try to understand it. Do we have a right to kill ourselves? Can you say to the government, sir, I can take my life. It is mine. Can you claim anybody? No. Our own life is not in our hand. Then how come we can destroy other lives? You have no right. Understand? And try to understand the animals have no karma. Okay? Understand? They are burning their sin. They are not creating new sins. Devatas, they are burning their punya, good deeds. They are not creating any karma. Okay? Devatas, higher being, or the animals do not have karma. Only humans, when you come down to the human, we have karma. We can do good karma or bad karma. Okay? We accumulate again good credit, bad credit, like that. So, but our as a Vaishnava, we are not the doer of good karma or bad karma. Try to understand. We are not interested in karma at all, good or bad, because both is binding. Ours is bhakti, service to the Lord, beyond karma. Okay. So, with the knowledge, sambandha videya, the way we were discussing. So, Bharat Maharaj, what happened? He became a deer. Because he did bhakti, that bhakti was not lost. So he remembered even is very rare, even in the body of deer, he remembered, oh no, I was chanting, I was doing service to Krishna. Because of that attachment to the deer, I became a deer. Now I should be very careful. I should not associate with any deer. What happens? Then again attachment to the male, female deer, okay? Then the children. You understand? Same thing. Then what happens? You will be completely in the deer family till certain time. Then again you upgrade 84 million species, But because he was very advanced, he did bhakti in his previous, that was not lost. He remembered that. Okay, like the story I was telling. The one was affected by the leprosy, by the curse of Kubera. See, leprosy, you will forget everything. Everything is dissolving. Okay, the fingers are going down. Getting disappeared. Nose is disappearing. So many worms coming out. You forget. So painful. But because that was bhakti, he was bringing flowers to the service of Lord Shiva. He did not forget that. Same way in this life, as a deer, he did not forget his bhakti. So he continued to do that bhakti in the deer family, protecting. No association, no attachment, no tongue control. Okay, we say, watch your way. We remember last time we said, tongue, if you do not control, if you control tongue, all other senses comes under control. If you don't have control over tongue, then you have no control over anything, any other thing. 6, treasures, putting it. Vacho vegam, krodha vegam, jiva vegam, udropasam. So, but he controlled his tongue. This deer, Bharat Maharaj in the form of deer. He said, I will eat only dry grass. See, deer is always searching for green grass. Any animal, right? Green meaning they go, wow, wow, fresh, green. But here, this deer searching for dry grass. Because attachment, tongue, understand? Control over the tongue. Okay? Same way, we have to take only prasadam. That too, not, like alwa every day. Oh, alwa, very nice. Alwa. See, we are not looking at alwa as a prasadam, okay? Little bit. No, it looks sweet, taste. Oh, I feel good. But then we make a story. Oh, this is prasadam. See, try to understand. I'm sorry to say this. I'm very sorry to bring this out. Anyway, you understand what I'm saying, implying. So this deer voluntarily restrained from eating grass, green grass, only dry grass, not associating anything in any, and then hearing the Harikatha near that place. Sadhus telling, hearing. So then again he was born as a Brahmana. He knew everything. He was a deer, he was a king. He was progressing bhakti. You remember that. Now again he's acting like a dumb, knowingly, understand. Because if I say I know this, I learned, his father is trying to teach Vedas and all that. He acts like a dumb, as if he does not know it. He's most unintelligent person. Remembering Krishna all the time. It doesn't matter who thinks what. Because he feared if I start learning good, they're thinking then they engage me in this samsara. Understand? His father will engage in, samsara, this, that. Again. So he acted like a dumb and deaf. Now, so nobody is interested in getting married or marrying him, like destiny. So they left him. He was very happy, not getting entangled in the samsara. He did not speak at all. He knew. But only when he opened his mouth to give Harikatha. Understand? Jadabharata, right? Rahuguna, King Rahuguna, when he was being caught one day, he was caught by a king. Word of ignorance, king, right? He was looking for a person for Narabali, meaning sacrifice, human sacrifice. He had all good qualities and he was not resisting at all. They caught him easily. And see, anybody, imagine, okay, or any of us, if they try to catch you and they say, we are going to behead you to Kali, we are going to kill you, offer you think we'll be very happy? We'll go crazy. We'll be fearful. Wow, this. But what about Jadabharata? No. He was not happy or not unhappy. If Krishna wants to kill, no problem. If Krishna wants to protect, no problem. He was chanting without any disturbance in his mind. He was not disturbed at all. They're carrying him. Okay, go carry. They bathed him, did it and all that. And they took a sword also. He's seeing the sword, but he's not disturbed. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama, Rama. Anybody takes a sword to kill us, how do you feel? You think Hare Krishna will come out? This is the test, understanding. Haridas Thakur was beaten in so many places. You think he gave up his chanting? That's why that Nishta understanding, very strong faith, no matter what happens in my life, I will never give up doing Harinam, never give up doing Ekadasi. See? That kind of strong. Then what happened to Haridas Thakur? Nothing. For this Jadbharta, nothing. The deity came out, Kali, and then he said, "Wow, Param Vaishnava, trying to kill you rascals." She took a sword of them and they killed them. And he was not, he is not happy either. He was not unhappy either. Oh, Krishna in the form of Kali saved me. Oh, thank you, Kali. Thank you, Krishna. Then the Rahuguna, king, they caught him. Oh, he looks very healthy. We need a person to carry his palanquin. So he was trying to go. Now he was trying to save the animals. See, he was not willing to put his feet on the like little ants. Understand? He didn't want to kill them unnecessarily. He's very careful stepping. So then it got disturbed him. Then the king became very angry. Who is this? Now the other three people said, "Oh, this newcomer is the cause of problem." Then asked him, "Do you know who I am? I'm the king. I will punish you." Then Jadbharta is telling, now he started talking. "Sir, you are going to punish my body, not my Atma." Then he started talking about Atma. Then the king came down. Wow, who is this? He must be exalted. Sage, I'm doing offense at his lotus feet. He paid obeisance at his lotus and then begged him, "Please, I'm not fearful of Indra's thunderbolt or anything, but I'm fearful of offending a Vaishnava Brahman. Please forgive me. I did not know. Please instruct me." See? Only to tell Harikatha, he opened his mouth. Entire life he did not speak till that point. He did not bother about taking food. Understand? Very amazing. Okay. So don't worry about the animals, okay? They have their karma. But it is not that I am not telling you hate them, you understand? You give them some prasada. When I was in Florida, when I visited a long time back, America, a day of Ekadasi, they had a dog in their devotees' house. I told them, don't give this, bread and all this nonsense things. He gave them fruit, peanuts, like that. And they were, they did like that. One time we had a dog in, Malaysia, 86. So we used to give papaya. The dog used to love papaya. No problem. So, prasadam. Give prasadam. See, we are here to elevate, understand. You give them a Maha Mantra, let them hear. And they will become Vaishnavas in the next life. Understand? Because Sukruti, So that way you can do service to the animals. But don't get attached, understand? Oh, my little dog, what will happen when I leave? No, don't worry. His karma is there. It has taken Mahaprasad. Understand? And don't be attached. Oh, what will happen when I leave? You leave your body thinking of Krishna and great Vaishnavas, Guru. Understand? Chanting Krishna's name, okay? So this seeing Krishna in the heart of animals, okay, you can make progress. Understand? It's a positive. But if the animals make you forget Krishna, this is danger. Okay? It can take you both. So be careful. Okay. So, but cows are different. Okay. Cows, Krishna is to serve them, cows, mode of goodness. Cows are transcendental, really. They are not different from Krishna. By associating with the cows, your love for Krishna increases automatically. Okay. It reminds you. Krishna himself says, I'm the servant of cows. So, cows have no duplicity. Understand? Their cow dung is pure. Any animal's dung is impure, okay? Including humans, right? Only cows. Cow urine, cow dung, cow milk. Without cow's product, we cannot serve Krishna. Cow's breath, understand, breathing, the cow's breathing out is purifying. Our breath is poison for us, understand? So, it's really transcendental, okay? The Indian breed cows, not the Jersey HF, okay? So we have to be careful. We have to see everybody, even plants, trees, We are here to deliver them. We are here to promote bhakti in them. Not now immediately, at least in the future life. If you take prasadam, say, prasadam does not go waste, don't think. Like many bacteria take that, they also get benefit. By taking prasadam, animals become Vaishnavas, okay? They're the Brahmanas and then Vaishnava. The pastime in Ramanujacharya, told you one time, like a lizard. Vaishnavas left prasadam, lizard ate it, and then next life, promotion, Brahmana. Then by the association, Ramanuja became Vaishnava. So prasadam is very, very powerful. If you want to serve animals, okay, no problem. Give them prasad. But don't attachment. Understand? You should not have an attachment with anybody, okay, not animals, not with wife, husband, children, nation, nothing. Our attachment is only with the Supreme Lord, Vaishnava Guru. If you have an attachment to this, anything else other than Krishna, you're doomed. Okay? Devotees are not different from Krishna. So, this is what it is. Atyadika attachment. See, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. If you have too much attachment, to this material world, and you try to understand, we are in this body, like I was telling you. We have no relationship with this body. Then how we can have, we should not have attachment to this body. Then how we can have attachment to any other living entity or anybody else? You see, as a spirit soul, you have to elevate them by what? Giving them prasadam and then holy name. And then let Krishna is watching, okay, he is witnessing everybody. Understand? He is the one who can deliver anybody. We cannot intervene, okay, understand? He can deliver. So let Krishna take care. We are only instrument, So see that way. And don't take burden of too many animals See, sadhana is important. If you save yourself, you can save so many people. If you get burdened by so many animals, this, that, always then we become their consciousness and then go down. The compassion, you have to very careful, okay? Yes, animals get, like one time it happened in Mathura. A cow, somebody ran over, accident, in India, Mathura. Then the devotee coming and crying, Gurudev, Gurudev, cow being hit by a van. It cannot get out. What to do? Like his leg is hurt or something. What to do? What to do? Then he said, are you doing Ekadasi? Yes. Okay. Go and tell in the right ear of the cow. I'm offering my fruit of Ekadasi to the cow. And very soon the cow left his body. Less pain, understand? So we have done this many, many times, okay? Cows and many other people even. So offering our Ekadasi fruit, our japa chanting, our going around in Navadip Dham, Vrindavan Dham, fruit of that, donate that. Then they will get the benefit of that and they leave this miserable world quickly. Understand? So that way we can show compassion. But don't start criticizing others. Oh, look, they are doing this, that. Okay, Krishna is watching, Krishna is witnessing, Krishna is taking accounts. No one can escape, Krishna's account. Everybody has to give account one day to Sri Krishna. He is doing Krishna, no one can beat Krishna in his, account. Yamaraj, okay, is his assistant. Huh? So they keep full account, okay, what we have done, what, all that. So, but don't worry. It is predestined. If some animal getting like this, like that, that was predestined, If I ask you a question, what were you? Same day, same time, 1 year ago, what were you doing? You cannot remember. 1 month ago, forget it. 1 week ago, no. Even yesterday, very difficult. You forget. But if you remember everything that is transpired since last 1 year, you think we will be sitting here? We go crazy. And previous life, if you remember, oh, you 5 seconds we go mental, we will die. Okay, we cannot handle. That's why forgetfulness is Krishna's very, very, very most merciful blessing. Forgetfulness, understand. But what to do? We have to suffer all that. So do Ekadasi, get. So same way animals. Okay. Middle path, understanding. You do compassion, but middle path, not attachment. Without attachment, you do, think. After all, this is animal body, soul in the animal body. Try to see the background, understand, keep telling. Try to see the background, not the foreground. Lion, tiger, this and that. Other day we were telling, okay, yeah, a tiger, lion from baby taking cow's milk became transformed as a vegetarian. Never ate. So what will happen in next life? You understand? It's going to be a cow. And then a Vaishnava. Understand? Because it never inflicted pain on any other living entity. Even though in the body of a lion. Understand? So, like that. Huh? I think our time is up. Very quick one. Did it made it very clear? So
Yes,
if there is no,
Gurudev.
yeah. Then if there is
Yes,
no,
thank you, Maharaj. Yes, thank you. Clear.
so if there is no question, um, see 19th is the big day, cleansing of the Gundicha temple. So everybody should clean our heart, okay, our own heart. So cleaning heart meaning like this question, too much animal, this and that, Try to hear Krishna's name and never criticize anybody, never complain about anything. Give respect to everybody and don't expect any respect for yourself. Okay? So, and then chant. And in the chanting, try to not get influenced by the past or future. Understand? I'm keep telling this. See, if you are in the present, by what you do, by being Krishna conscious, taking name, hearing, present time, okay? Then you can change the past and future. So why you are worried about past or future? Oh, that happened. Oh, what will happen? Baba, by being present now, we can change both. Why you are disturbed? Why you are worried about? By not being present, you are being influenced by the past and future. Understand? You have the great weapon being present, being at right now. Okay, that's all we have in our hand. So try to be chant, okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. First make sankalp, oh Lord, I'm going to serve you, your holy name, okay? Chanting meaning serving the holy name, okay? I'm going to serve you, Lord. Please make me not influenced by the past. Make my mind do not, influenced by the past or future, Lord. Past and future, everything is you. Is you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. You chant and hear, okay? Don't make sure you don't hear anything else. Don't hear any past or future. Understand? Inside or outside. Okay? Only Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Then, so we try to do this. Then, all auspicious will happen. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo 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 namo. Jai Jai. Shri Gurudev ki jai, Guru Pada Padma ki jai, Guru Varga ki jai, Guru Parampara. Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Sudarshan Yu Rath Yatra ki jai. Gundicha Mandir Marjan ki jai. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Hare Krishna Maha Mantra ki jai. Namastakam ki jai. Nama Prabhu ki jai. Nama Sankirtan Yajna ki jai. Nama Thakur ki jai. Nama Nishta Santan की जय समस्त भक्त बांधव की जय निताय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि जय जय हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna, Gurudev. Dandavat Pranams. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Dandavat Pranams. Thank you so much for joining in today. So anyone has any questions, please do forward it to us on WhatsApp. So we'll end the program now with So we'll see you all tomorrow with Shripad Bhaktivedanta Vishnu.